Zentrinal asks, is Blue Star 1 better than Blue Star 2? I mean, it depends on the situation you're in.
Yeah.
Because the default gear in this mod have special properties where when you're charging a jump, you're not losing any speed, and you're also immune to ice.
Right.
Whereas the Blue Star 2 has the longest level 3 boost in the game, if I'm correct.
Correct. Alright, so we have Vaughn on Storm and the High Booster. And we have VigroX on the classic Knuckles and Red Rock. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so we have both of them.
There's a very strong gear on this map.
Strong start for both of our racers.
Just in the last race we had Storm on the auto slider performing very well against Ziffle.
Ooh,
going
gets
for the digital
skip.
dimension skip, getting a good lead over VigroX because of this. But VigroX with the ring lead,
I'm managing 30 signups, but I'm impressed. 1 minute despite the turbulence. That's actually pretty difficult.
That was a very good skip right there.
The turbulence makes it really, really hard to do. I'm surprised 1 minute.
Alright, so we have Vigro coming behind Vaughn.
VigroX quickly losing his ring lead to Vaughn. Taking the slow route to get the ring lead. It's unfortunate that he's now losing it. Bumping into walls, losing valuable speed.
That auto slider, that slide boost.
With Vaughn on the auto slider on
effective.
Storm, yes, it is very effective. Getting very large speed.
You
slider
no boost. Oh, what was that?
Speed, however, but with VigroX on the lower path, gets the level 2, however. Vaughn getting the skip the second time around does manage to save himself some time before doing it.
So Vaughn is foregoing the level ups in place of the skip. We'll see how Vigro can respond. If he can get a high enough level quick enough, he can keep speed up and match Vaughn's time saves.
Vaughn getting the level 2 to compete with VigroX's level 2, but falls into the low route, loses the lead to VigroX. But trailing right behind. Oh, never mind. VigroX gets the hit on Vaughn instead.
That boy said,
misses the power path, bumps into a wall, loses a lot of speed as VigroX flies into the top route on the first jump.
Vaughn attempting the skip.
Vaughn attempting the skip, failing it. If he had gotten the skip, gets the skip anyway, as well as the level 2 badge.
And we have VigroX on his feet, so Vaughn has a chance to catch up.
VigroX entering the auto section on his feet, getting all his air back.
Oh, he drops a tornado
and a boost.
Down, but to no
getting
effect.
air back from the power section does not connect on Vaughn.
He's on his tail. Can he pull through? He's got no boost.
Boosting through the power section, not giving Vaughn any extra air from it. He's gonna have to boost down this long straight, take the corners tight. Takes the first win against Vaughn's auto slider. Vaughn trying to go for the skips there, only landed consistently the first time around. Had to redo it twice the last 2 laps, lost him a lot of time, unfortunately. Got caught on VigroX's turbulence, unable to take the power out skip right in the beginning, losing him a lot of valuable time and speed.
But very close race.
VigroX running out of air right after that amazing lead, losing him a lot of ground, however.
Yeah, at that last end section, it was literally, if he had no air, Vaughn could have came from behind and stole that victory.
That big hit from VigroX right at the beginning of the second lap, too.
Yeah, that helped him out just a little.
Throwing Vaughn into his turbulence, leading him off the power route.
Correct.
Very strong counterattack from VigroX, giving him the first one.
And those tornadoes were also a smart idea to try and slow him down some as well.
Vaughn did indeed lose to a newbie, but you have to respect him going for those skips every single time, and
those are hard to make.
Just biding his time every time he failed it, always getting it the second time around, though. You have to respect that kind of tenacity, especially in turns with the leg.
Alright. So let's see what stage our racers are going to pick next.
Going to the second race, all the maps will now be open.
Have we yet to see Egg Factory?
I don't believe we have seen Egg Factory
Yeah,
yet. We've seen Ice Factory
we
plenty
saw
of
Egg
times,
Factory.
though.
Ice
And we've
Factory.
seen Dark Desert and Sand Ruins get the pick out.
We have yet to see Red Canyon, Egg Factory. Going to Sky Road. Interesting choice. On this stage, it is very imperative to get onto the Turbulence high track at the first jump. Unless you perform the skip.
We have Vaughn going for Cream the Rabbit on Legend and VigroX going for Rouge on the default board.
Yep. Let's see what happens.
One won't lose cruising speed going up to the jumps, the other doesn't have to charge their jumps at all.
And here they go, out of the gate. Ooh, attempts to skip. Will he land it? Yes, successful.
Vaughn successfully landing the skip and hitting the flight path, going into the top route Turbulence very easily with the Legend.
Very smart idea to use the Legend here. Doesn't have to worry about charging those jumps at all to get on that top path because, again, missing the falls down. Missing the Turbulence on that first straight is very detrimental. You lose a lot of time on the long road around.
VigroX feeling the lag, missing that first jump into the Turbulence, falling off his board as a result because he couldn't get any air back. Unfortunately, having to run on his feet all the way down the loop, having to hit a pit to get air back.
Did anyone just see that trick that Vaughn just did? That was clean.
Yeah, well, it was very clean. I thought he wasn't going to make it, but he did.
I wish I could see, but I'm so pegged to handling chat.
Oh, don't worry. You can watch the
recording. Sure this bracket can go faster.
Thank you. I
can't even watch.
We all appreciate it.
Yeah, we very much appreciate it.
I have to look out for my European companions after all.
You represent.
Because, you know, all of these guys need to go to sleep, like, sooner or later. Like, for some of these guys, it's past midnight.
Alright, so we have Vaughn going into the
So if I can speed up the bracket in any way, then I do need to.
VigroX unfortunately missing the flight path, gonna lose a lot of speed, having to drift down on this turn.
No problem.
He's losing a lot of time on Vaughn.
Losing a lot of air too. Losing a big air lead to Vaughn, however, it doesn't seem to matter very much as he keeps dodging the ring boxes in favor of hitting the high road Turbulence to save a ton of speed around the section.
Again, it's very imperative that you make that
high the flight route.
The Legend very much helps immensely. You don't have to worry about charging your jumps.
The default board, however, is also a very strong option for it.
Protag, can you DQ Timur 2345 as a no-show?
Alright, and we have Vaughn taking it.
Taking his first win in the second game versus VigroX.
We got a 1-1 situation going down, sudden death.
Performing incredibly well with the Legend on Sky Road, ensuring he never misses the jump to that high road Turbulence.
Yeah.
X asks, wait, which board? You don't need to charge jumps. It's the Legend.
Yeah, the Legend
always automatically jumps for you on the necessary jumps and always gives you the max jump.
Yes. It's very useful for stages like Sky Road and Egg Factory, even Green Cave in some instances where missing a jump can make you lose a lot of time.
Sega Carnival too.
Yeah, Sega Carnival as well.
Is the music toggleable? No, it is not. It is randomly played, kind of like it's Super Smash Bros. Brawl. If you wish to listen to the original music, it is like it is still present within the game. We just added an extra 4 tracks to every stage. So you just retry until you get the original song.
If you want to know what tracks are on what stage, you can find that out on our website.
Yeah. But trust me, when you've played the game, this is like a competitive mod, so you're going to be grinding, like, theoretically, like, you'd be, if you want to be a good competitive player, like, you'd be grinding the game out a lot, and listening to the same track gets really boring at times.
Yes,
so
it does.
It was one of the first things me and the dev team agreed on was changing the music. Because when you're grinding the game for hours, listening to the same, 3 or 4 songs is much better than listening to the same track over and over again. So trust me, if you practice the game, you're gonna get sick of this music. It goes with any competitive game.
All right, for our last game, we will be going to Sand Ruins.
Hoping to see some Supersonic get some play here.
Yep, Supersonic can definitely
Or Shadow on
capitalize
Omnipotence
here.
once again.
Yeah, Shadow on Omnipotence. Man, that was a breakout combo to me.
We're
Like,
gonna see Knuckles on the Crazy or the Auto Slayer.
ooh, the Crazy or the Auto Slayer? Or possibly the Slide Booster.
What is the current song? The current song is the Sonic Data Select Screen Mega D Mix from Sonic Gems Collection.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That track is really good. Ooh, the Crazy.
We are seeing Vaughn pick up Knuckles
Ooh.
on the Crazy versus VigroX taking Storm on the default board.
Okay, Vaughn, let's see what you got with this Crazy, because this Crazy is
There's
just
gonna be
so
one
fast.
saucy run right here.
Yeah, it's about to be swag out here. Alright, both races getting started, and out of the gate they go.
Both of them
Look
get a
at
very
that
strong
burst
start.
speed.
VigroX going for a later start to try and catch out Vaughn. Getting a first hit on him would be very valuable against Crazy, but unfortunately does not land it, but isn't losing very much time against him either.
Ooh, falls off the track. That's going to
Vaughn.
cost him a little bit, but he gets
Vaughn
back up
is-
to 50 rings, because when you fall, you get your 30 rings back, at least in this edition of the game.
He'll lose a lot of time, but because of the way the Crazy works, falling will net him a large sum of 50 rings, giving him the boost again to quickly recover. As VigroX hits the big level 3 before lap 1 is over into the power route, performing it successfully, getting a lot of
Ooh,
time,
hits the
but
wall on the QTE.
hits the bump on the wall, loses the lead he has, but not by much.
Yeah, with the boost of the Crazy, he can definitely catch back. Ooh, nice tornado. Almost got him there.
Vaughn watching VigroX drop the big level 3 tornado, dodging it with ease, but
Ooh,
bumping
Vaughn
into
having a
walls
bit
before
of
the
trouble.
first jump.
Oh, almost fell off there. Very dangerous. We have VigroX very comfortably using the nice and classic Storm with the Type S.
Very unfortunate that the power route on Sand Ruins
the
begins to
Crazy
boost.
outclasses every single gear on this level, but you gotta be able to.
Yeah, you
be
gotta
good
get
enough to
that
use
strong
it, you know?
start.
And
don't get-
get a strong start too, because if you're behind,
Yeah, if you're
gonna be
behind,
fighting
it's
against
hard.
turbulence.
You're fighting against turbulence, and you can't abuse the Crazy's immense speed.
Yep.
Final lap. Vaughn dodges the tornado laid down by VigroX. Very
Manages to
smart
get
screen
across the
done yet
desert
again.
very quickly.
Fortunately, Vaughn does not have enough rings to hit a boost down this important straightaway. Unfortunately, losing a lot of time by bumping into walls.
It's looking like Vigro is going to close this out by rounding the corner.
Protag,
takes the power shortcut.
2-1 against an arrow.
Taking the power shortcut very intelligently, gets the drift boost off it. Unfortunately,
gonna
Vaughn
be
is
it.
not as lucky, getting hit, caught on walls through the power shortcut as VigroX crosses the finish line, finishing off the final lap, taking the set on his second win in the third game.
Very nice set. Unfortunately for Vaughn, that not as powerful start for him has cost him the match. Really got to get ahead early with the Crazy or ring type gears if you want to keep a substantial lead on other gears who can just recover more quickly and get level increases from rings.
Fortunately, the flex pick of the Crazy on Sand Ruins not doing him any good as he kept screwing up his fundamentals, failing the power corner at the end there, as well as falling in the pit multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Very smart counterplay, dodging the tornadoes laid down by Vigro every single time, however.
Yes, that was very good.
Just need to practice his turns a little more.